part of it was stuck in my butt, and she was so scared because I was creating so much drama. I don't know. I just feel like I'm alive and somebody is sticking something so painful into my body. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, that's a vlogger, and today I'm talking to you about phobias. I'm sure you're wondering why phobias. The truth is that a lot of people have phobias, but because people don't know the names, they just throw it away as normal occurrences or normal things that happen to people. So, but the thing is that there are a lot of phobias, and some are so common, but we don't know the names. We can't start stressing our head with the formal names of these things. So, that just goes. So anyway, a while ago I stumbled on something online and I was like, oh wow, this is a phobia. I never knew. I just thought, oh, everybody was scared of gaining weight, everybody was scared of being obese and all of those things. I didn't know that it's actually a phobia. If you have the fear of gaining weight, you are probably obesophobic. Yes, it's actually a thing. I know somebody, or I used to know somebody back then in school, who would starve herself and would take coffee morning to night. She wanted to remain a size 6 and she did not want to get bigger than that. So she would starve herself. That person probably does not know, if she still does that now, probably does not know that she's battling with obesophobia. Yeah, it's actually a thing. So when I stumbled upon that, I was like, wow, if this is a thing, if this is actually is a phobia, that means there are other phobias that are common, but people just don't know because nobody's looking out for them. So I took it upon myself to like search for some of those phobias that at least 4 in 10 people have, but they don't know. The first one I'm talking about today is peniaphobia. I used to be on this peniaphobia table. Like, I was so scared not growing up now. I think when I got into university, I was so scared of being poor. Like, I would do anything. I would have done anything legal now. I'd have done anything to chase away poverty. And so it got to a point, I had to Google it, like, and I Googled it and I saw peniaphobia. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that I am peniaphobic? It's actually a thing. If you are scared of poverty, you have this fear of, you take on more than you can handle, you take on so many jobs just because, like I used to do a while back, just because you are scared of being poor, you are peniaphobic. I was peniaphobic, but not anymore. I have come to the realization that my richness is perfect already. My wealth is perfect. There's no poverty anywhere, so I cannot condone peniaphobia. Yes. So the second one I'm talking about today is by the way, if you think you are talking is one Efiko that's talking to you, that's a big lie. I have a book here where I've jotted everything I'll be saying down, the names of these phobias, because I do not want to forget anyone I want to talk about. The second one I'm talking about today is tocophobia. Now, tocophobia is probably something that every woman has once suffered from. Almost every woman has suffered from this, particularly with the influx of vivid videos of childbirth, labor, and all those things that go around the internet and all. I feel like every woman once in her lifetime has had this fear of, I don't want to have a child, I don't want to give birth, I'm scared of labor, I'm scared of pregnancy pains and all of that thing. If you have had that fear before, or if you currently have that fear, you are tocophobic. Yes, you are tocophobic. You have this fear of, oh wow, what will happen to me if I get pregnant? What will happen to me if I give birth? Maybe you're even scared of postpartum depression and all those things. Anything that makes you have a fear of childbirth is tocophobia. Yes. And it's very funny because most people think it's only ladies that go through this thing. The other day I was talking with a friend and he was actually telling me that he's quite tocophobic. He said something like he will not be able to be with his wife in the labor room. He will not be able to stand this if she's going through the pains and stuff like that. So that's where his own fear comes in. The pain of childbirth makes him tocophobic. So if you are one of those people that are tocophobic, there's a name for it actually. Okay, so the other one I'm talking about now is osmophobia. Now, osmophobia is the fear of odors, and I am on this lane. I absolutely detest foul odors, like body odors, mouth odors, environmental odors. If there's something like that, I love a clean smelling space. So, and because what the Lord did not give to me in eyes, the Lord gave to me in the Lord gave to me in smell. I'm very quick to perceive, like very quick to perceive. So immediately anything changes around the space where I am, or someone comes in that has a not so good smell, I'm quick to know. And this affects me so much. So I just try to, like, what I do now is just to take a face towel that has a bit of perfume in it and take it out with me. So when I start to perceive strange things, I just dab my face with it. And before you know it, I'm consumed in my own nice smell and I'm good. Yeah, that's what I do now. Especially if you take Lagos down foods. My goodness, you have to protect yourself. So along, since we're talking about odors, let me just quickly switch to alitophobia. Now, if you guessed right, alitophobia is the fear of mouth odor. Halitosis phobia, the fear of halitosis. Halitosis is mouth odor, formal name for mouth odor. Now, if you're one of those people that when someone just moves close to you like this, you just like, Jesus, what was that smell? You're alitophobic. If you're one of those people that cannot stand your partner's morning after breath, you hate kissing in the morning. You're like, what is that? What can fa? What can fa shit? Why should I inhale somebody else's breath in the morning? Why can't you brush before we kiss? You are litophobic, my brother or my sister. That is just what it is called. There's no two ways around it. You are litophobic. Yes, that is the name for that. So okay, let's move. Now there's something called nomophobia. I am on this table. In fact, I am lying. I'm not even sitting. I'm lying flat on this table. And I know a lot of people are also on this table with me. Nomophobia is the fear of being without a mobile phone. So if you're one of those people that when their phone is, when they have low batteries, or when they are out of data, or when their phone is spoiled, their mood changes, one of those people that they always have to be with their mobile phones. My brother and my sister, yeah, you're what? You're nomophobic. And I am like that. I actually like got to know a while ago that I'm one of those people that my phone never goes off. Like, because of that, I have two power banks. Because of that, I'm always very careful of my battery. Like, once my battery is getting low, I'm plugging it in. My phone cannot go off. Probably because I work with my phone a lot of the times. I have mails I have to reply to. I have messages I have to reply to and all. And I just feel like it's a mobile phone. It's called a mobile phone. If somebody wants to reach out to you, maybe someone has a crisis or why should your phone be off? If my phone spoils today, I'll put every other thing on hold to get a new phone. So I am actually nomophobic. I'm not disputing that fact. I am nomophobic. So if, like me, you have a fear of being without a mobile phone, you are actually nomophobic. Okay, now I pick my book because I need to refresh my memory. Now let's talk about cynophobia. Cynophobia, the first time I knew that cynophobia was actually a name, like a phobia, was I think in 100 level or so during Greek class when we were talking about phobias. Now we did cynophobia and we broke down the word, and I got to know that I think cyno is the Greek word for dog. Yeah, if I'm correct, yes. So we broke it down and I actually realized, oh, my fear of dogs, there's actually a name for it. It's cynophobia. Really? Wow. So those days when, because there's a dog lying on the way, I would not take that path. I would go and turn and pass 7 cities and 7 mountains and 7 oceans just to get to my location because I had a fear of dogs. It's actually cynophobia, guys. Like the things we never used to know. So when I found that at 100 level, I was like, really? Wow, are you kidding me? And I think this fear started when I was younger. I think I was in primary school when a dog chased me down and the dog actually licked my foot. And since then, I've been so scared of dogs. The dog didn't bite me because it was a compound dog. Like, it was not a stray dog just walking down the road or something. It was a dog we had in our compound. It didn't bite me, but I just had this fear, like, why should the dog lick my foot? Why should the dog? And since then, I've grown with that fear of dogs. It's actually better now because if the dog is in my path and I want to pass that path, I'll actually pass. The only thing I'll do is I'll just walk very quickly. I'll not look back and I'll just quickly pass. Because I've got to understand that dogs actually work with human psychology. If they notice, if they can sense your fear, they feel like maybe you're a thief or maybe you have done something bad, that's why you're scared of them. So I just try to like maintain a straight face and I just pass. So actually cynophobia is a thing. It is actually a very serious phobia. And no, I've not grown past it to the stage where we have a dog in my house, be it a puppy, be it a very big dog. I want no dog in my house. Sorry. to dog lovers, but that's just what it is. When I was growing up, I would say I don't like sluggish people. I don't like people that just sit and not do anything. I don't like men that are lazy. I don't like people that just sit down from morning to night not doing anything. I didn't know it was a thing. The fear of idleness. That is what tasophobia is. If you are like me and you have the fear of people who just sit and slouch around, people who are comfortable not walking, who are comfortable with just watching TV morning to night, people who are comfortable just sitting and having chit chats and not doing anything meaningful, like, you are probably tassophobic. Yes. When I realized that was a phobia, I was like, are you kidding me? It's actually a phobia, but it is. So this was what I was saying actually, that we experience these things on a daily basis, but we just feel like, oh, it's just normal now. Why should anybody like idle people? So the next one I'm talking about is hydrophobia. Hydrophobia is the fear of damp spaces. I found out that I particularly do not like wet bathroom space, like wet floors or something, like stepping on wet floors, or which is why if I have no business being out when it is raining or after it has rained, I will sit my butt at home. I so much detest it, and I never knew that it was a phobia. I think I found out like a week ago when I was just like, this thing must be a phobia, it must have a name, and I checked and I found out that it was actually hygiophobia, or hygiophobia, yeah, hygiophobia. And it's actually a thing. So if you're like me, you don't like wet spaces, you don't like dipping your leg or your foot, or you don't like being around wet spots, you're probably hydrophobic. Now this one is cacoaphiophobia. I don't know how to pronounce this, which is why this I'm putting these names out on the screen so that you can pronounce it and probably get to familiarize yourselves with these phobias. This phobia is literally means the fear of failure, and I think that this is something that a whole lot of us battle with. You don't want to start that vlog, you don't want to start that blog, you don't want to change career paths, you don't want to take that financial leap, you don't want to take that trip, you don't want to move out of your comfort zone, you don't want to change countries, you don't want to change houses, because you are scared that what if I leave my comfort zone and I get to this new place and it doesn't meet up with my expectations? What if I fail at this new thing I'm trying to do? What if I switch to programming and it's not as lucrative, or I don't find it as comforting as I used to find this other profession I was in? What if I do this and I do that? What if I We are always assuming, failure, which is why this phobia is a very common phobia in almost everybody. We are always assuming failure. We're always assuming that if we try new things, we'll fail at it. Take me for an example. I wanted to start YouTube in 2016. It's 4 years after and I am just starting. Why? Because I think somewhere in my head I just felt like, what am I bringing to the table? What kind of content will I be putting out there that somebody else has not put out there? And how sure I am that I would actually start and it actually go well. But then look at me, I'm starting 4 years after and nothing has changed actually. So if I started then and I had failed, and I had continued and I had failed, and I had risen and I had failed again, I probably would be at a good space now, which is why I challenged myself this year to just start. There's no time for forming, I'm faking, I'm hiding my fear of failing behind perfection, behind striving for. Yes, it's good to strive for perfection, but then are you sure you just want to be perfect, or you're actually scared of being a failure, of being called a failure? There's nothing like being called a failure. You can only keep on trying. You can only keep on trying until you achieve what you want to achieve. So yes, I think this fear of failure is something that everybody has to work and fight against. There should be no space for failure in your mind, in your head. Strike it out. There's no space for that. Yes, I'm actually being motivational because it's actually necessary. Like, it's very compulsory. Failure is not a thing that any man should allow to have a grip of him. Any woman should allow to take hold of her. Fight failure and start that thing you want to start. Fight it and start that thing you actually want to start. Yes. So I think I've come to the end of my list. I don't know if I spoke about trypanophobia. I don't know if I did, but let me just say it quickly. Trypanophobia is the fear of needles. I never used to know that this was a phobia. I just know that when I was little, if I fell sick and I was going to go to the clinic, I would be cajoled into the clinic. I would be cajoled into taking an injection. I'll be cajoled into doing anything that had to do with injections. I remember one particular occurrence when I was very ill and a nurse came home to give me an injection. I created so much fuss that she got so scared that the injection had broken into two, and one part of it was stuck in my butt, and she was so scared because I was creating so much drama. I don't know, I just feel like I'm alive and somebody is sticking something so painful into my body, and you expect me to just sit down and maintain a straight face and be looking uh-uh. So no, as in, I think I still have this phobia. I particularly do not like needles. Funny thing was that I pierced 3 holes into my hair in one day, like 3 different spots in one day. But tell me to come and take an injection for tetanus tomorrow, I'll run. Like, I don't know what that is called. I don't even know if it classifies under trypanophobia or something, but I just know that I have fear of needles. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Tell me in the comment section if you learned a thing or two about phobias. Let me know if you have experienced any of these phobias, or if you are currently experiencing any of these phobias. Let me also know if you battle with the fear of failure and how you have been dealing with it. Just let me know if you also have any phobia that I did not mention but you feel like other people should know about. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click that bell icon. That icon, once you click it, it enables you get notified every single time I drop a video. So if you like to stay abreast of every video I drop on this channel, please click that bell notification. Thank you so much guys for watching, and please do well to follow me on all my social media platforms. I think I would leave, the name is right above here or there, I think here. Yes, so just follow me on all my social media platforms, leave a feedback, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Thank you guys, bye.